What's going on behind Korea's most adored couple's smiles, red carpets, and idyllic photos? Unexpectedly, he eventually broke his silence during a recent news appearance. The singer, who was often quiet and discreet, revealed things that shocked, moved, and touched her followers. His revelations on his son, his wife, and the unseen challenges of celebrity were candid, unvarnished, and unexpectedly poignant. Don't assume you've heard everything there is to know about their relationship. Keep watching because what he disclosed could permanently alter your perception of him. He initially responded to a question regarding his marriage in a lighthearted manner, stating, "Yes, she's living with me right now." Despite the laughter in the room, what happened next was serious. He disclosed that they quarreled like any other couple. Sometimes they misinterpret one another. However, communication, the genuine type, not the edited words we see in interviews or flawless photographs, is what ties them together. He acknowledged that their connection is not at all what many people think it is. It requires effort. It requires work. Above all, it requires love that is prepared to endure hardship. The topic of fatherhood was then brought up, and his tone abruptly altered as he described his son's laughter, which relieves tension after a demanding day of filming or public pressure. His eyes grew softer. He acknowledged that he has changed as a father, that it has increased his awareness of what is important, and that he is reminded of the value of it all when he sees his son grin. He was obviously living and feeling the role of a father, not just portraying it for the cameras. His remarks concerning his wife were particularly noteworthy. She was strong, he said. He was impressed by her ability to balance her profession and their home. Instead of portraying her as a flawless person, he tried to show her as a real person who has fatigue, bears a tremendous burden, and nevertheless shows up with love. In the world of celebrities, such honesty is uncommon. However, he wasn't a superstar at the time. He was merely a father, a spouse, and a man attempting to juggle everything. However, his admission that fame frequently gets in the way was the biggest surprise. He claimed that being in the spotlight puts extra strain on everything, including their private time at home. He acknowledged how difficult it is to uphold, and much more difficult to live up to the ideal couple's image. Nevertheless, they continue to stand, despite the ups and downs. "I'm still learning. They are still picking each other." Ultimately, he made no effort to persuade others that his life was ideal. Rather, he demonstrated to us that genuine hardships and genuine love exist even in the midst of celebrity. There was more to this than a press conference. It was an insight into a heart that had been too quiet. Therefore, please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you found anything while watching, because sometimes, one sincere word at a time, the most powerful love stories are the ones that are still being written.